Hi Lotus beings. So it's the final transmission day and the three of us, as you will hear, have decided to all do a video. Initially we hoped that we might be together for it, but as is the way with the chopping and changing of the timelines at the moment, that hasn't come to pass, which is quite exciting really, because it means that you get three separate transmissions that all weave into one another. So thank you so much for going through this process. It's been massive, really massive, and we kind of knew that it would be, but the level of transformation that's kind of come for us as a collective team through this immersion is next level. You know, it's been very powerful, and yeah, thank you for doing the work, because it's huge, you know, and we are part of a collective consciousness, and that links really beautifully into the energy of today, which is the final day, which is yellow magnetic sun. So the yellow sun energy is all about the collective consciousness, and you know, we've started our journey in red magnetic dragon, which is, you know, the primal individualized consciousness. And we've journeyed through to now emerge in this yellow magnetic sun energy. So all the work that we've done has not only created space within our physical vessels for the truth of our being to be manifested within our bodies, but it also is the same for the collective too. So the more that we have cleared, and the more that we continue to clear moving forward from this point, the more space that there is within the collective consciousness as well. And it's really a beautiful thing, and supports us into, you know, the abundance that is everywhere, to be looking at and coming from that space of, this isn't just for me, this is for the collective, and for everything that we do and create and manifest to come from that space of, this is an offering for the collective. So again, you know, with the yellow sun, it will be, you know, we've got under 13 days of yellow sun. This is the first day of the 13-day wave spell process. So you're going to be really able to kind of drop into that space of, who am I as part of the collective? What is my role in the team? And yeah, I suggest that you're really open to that. Now, I'd like to say as well, when it comes to your manuals, you've been doing a lot of what people may call writing in your book of shadows. So within your book of shadows now, you have 40 days worth of experiences, of contrasts, of conflicts, to know yourself. Yeah, so yes, it's insight about what each energy code and each day means for you, but as a whole, as a collective record, you can really allow yourself to drop into seeing what goes on for you, you know, what triggers you, what are your coping mechanisms, and where does that come from? Because when it all comes down to it, when we strip it down to the core, we have a certain core wound, maybe two. And everything that's created from that, everything that we get triggered by, everything that challenges us, all of our stuff links into these core wounds. And the more that we can recognize, this is about my core wound again, the more that we're able to strip the layers from the core wound and not do the in the moment drama. We might need to do that sometimes in order to get the gateway to go deeper, but it's that recognition all of the time that, okay, this is just brushing against my stuff again, and that stuff, that internal core wounding, is what we're beamed in with so that we transform it. And that really links with our Mayan astrology as well. So I'd like to also just sort of share a little bit for moving forward about something that I am birthing on, I think it's the 22nd, yeah, the 22nd of May. So it's been a long time coming, and the vision literally came the other day very clearly. Within a day it was birthed, and I'm going to be running a Mayan astrology foundation course. And this course is going to run over 9 13-day wave spells. So we're going to be running from May until September. The way that it's going to be delivered is through Zoom. So we're going to have each 13 days, we're going to have a 2-hour Zoom meeting together. And that means that we'll be able to, I'll be giving a lecture about the different topics, but we'll also have a very interactive learning environment where you can ask questions, and we can hold ourselves in ceremony and sacred space and be our collective self. So within the course, we're going to be exploring the meaning of the different signs in depth. We're also going to be looking at the wave spell process and how that works and how to utilize it. We're going to be really examining the 13 moon calendar, so the different meanings of each of the 13 moons, which is a calendar that fits on top of the galactic Tzolk'in calendar. So you've got the 13 moons and the 9 months that go simultaneously together. So we're going to explore that as well and how they both fit together. And the most important element that's going to weave through the whole course is how to use this as a conscious upgrade tool. Now, I've limited the places to 13 because we're also going to be doing some one-to-one coaching within the package as well. So we'll have some time on our own together. And having 13 people is an extremely cosmic number, but also means that we can really dive deep and be held very strongly together. And yeah, so as I say, it begins in May and it's going to run until September. And the cost is £444 if it's paid straight up. And if not, you can pay in monthly instalments over 5 months of £111. Now, if you are, it doesn't really matter where you are in the world, because I'm going to be doing it in a way that means that it will either be the morning for people over Oz side of the world or in the evening for people in the UK. And yes, if you are unable to attend any of the meetings live, you'll be able to access it through a recording afterwards. So there's lots of other things that I could say about it. I've just created a brochure, so I'm going to post that up as well. And if you do want to register your interest or have a chat about it, just get in touch. But to come back to, this beautiful Lotus program that has now birthed different things for all the three of us, for me and Vicky and Natasha, to then be creating with you guys. I'm really, really hoping and kind of making the assumption too that it's going to have birthed something for you too. And, we're now 40 days into this 9-month cycle. So we're coming into a space where in May we're going to be entering the Red Serpent wave spell. And that's, we're going into the heart then. So we're going through the awakening. We've got the 40 days of awakening. So there'll be new things that are buzzing around, new insights about yourself, new insights about all of the amazing things that have been shared within this course, maybe new connections that have been birthed. And soon we're coming into the refining of that and, really getting clear to then come into the heart. So I'm sending you loads and loads of love. Also to say, I am an EFT practitioner, and if you want to work one-on-one to do EFT, that's also something that I'm very happy to offer. This process has been really huge for me too. There's been a lot of things that have kind of changed and morphed within what I thought was going to be my reality in the coming months. And it's really good to be able to allow it to dissolve and work with what comes up. Because, as I said before in one of my other transmissions, it's not just about sitting in ceremony and doing the work there. It's about every single day, every single moment, every single challenge is a gateway to something that's gone before. And, you know, as we work with the Mayan astrology, we really get to see that clearly. It's always a gateway. And this blue hand wave spell that we've finished, you know, and we've come into the yellow sun. The blue hand 13 days was really about the gateway, you know, the gateway to healing and transformation. And every moment, like I say, is the opportunity for that. And, you know, the codes are everywhere for us, from noticing the pattern on your cushion covers that have been there for the past 6 years, and then all of a sudden you realise that it holds some significance, to the interactions that you have with people on a daily basis. It's always all there, and it's beautiful and it's amazing. And I really hope that this process has given you a number of tools to support you to continuously, consciously upgrade. And I also hope that it's shared a little more of the magic of the universe with you. And I hope that moving forward from this space, you feel empowered, you feel sovereign and free, and you know that that is who you are. So loads and loads of love and loads of blessings. It has been such a pleasure to connect with you all, to be with this amazing journey that we've all been through. And yeah, sending deep blessings.